Hey, what's up? It's Vinny Ten from Vinny Ten Racing, and welcome to springtime. It's awesome. 70-something degrees today, a little hotter than I wanted to. Obviously, you still got some thermals on, but we'll make it through. It'll be okay. But anyway, we got Andrew Mendez's beautiful 06 350Z. This car, like a lot of cars that come to us, was built somewhere else on Long Island. It was a mess. The car stalled, it smoked, it leaked. It overheated, it wouldn't hot start, it wouldn't cold start. I mean, just a myriad of issues with the car. After about a week of working on the car, we finally got it all straightened out. I mean, just to give you an example, the guy obviously spent a lot of money building the motor and putting a turbo kit in. When this car came to me, it didn't even have a radiator, fan, silicone hoses. It did, for vacuum line, it had windshield washer tubing. I mean, the overall thing was okay, but like every little subpar part was just inadequate for this car. Andrew, being a super nice guy, gave us permission to go ahead and put about a week's worth of work on the car, and we did, and we finally got it to, stop, doing all the dumb shit that it was doing, but still had some incredible bad tuning problems. Made a pull on the dyno, 367 horsepower, I don't remember the torque numbers, but man, there's a big, huge misfire, about 50-something hundred RPM. The car wouldn't idle right, and at the end of the run, it was just detonating to death, sawtooth, right after the end of the run. As you can see, the RPM graph just starts sawtoothing its own. Just really a bad setup and a bad situation with some really good parts. And we know that we got some really good parts on this car. I mean, obviously, it's got one of Sam's GTM's twin turbo kits. He does an outstanding job, product placement, fit me, having all the parts in the kit, having it reasonably priced, giving good turbos, giving good wastegates. Just a really good kit. And we kind of felt bad for Andrew because he had a lot of good parts on the car, just they weren't working well. Obviously, this car has an UpRev in it, and for a while, we've been an UpRev dealer, but we've been very low-key about it because we have been studying UpRev and really trying to be proficient at the software before we start flexing our muscles about what we can do with it. This car had some really big tuning problems, and I gotta say that if it wasn't for Mike and especially Omar over at UpRev, we probably would have never got this car straightened out, because this map and this tuning was so molested that even just looking at the regular basic maps would have never gotten this straightened out. Why these other maps and scalers were touched, for the life of me, they don't know and we don't know. But we finally got it all straightened out, and we put a wicked tune on this car. 18 pounds of boost, GTM, UpRev, VTR. I think you're going to be happy. Okay, well, here was your first run when this car first came here, 367 with 374 foot-pounds of torque. Well, now, 629 horsepower, 587, a perfect air fuel line. You can't beat it. Car makes a pull, run, drives, hot starts, cold starts, warm up, idle. All taken care of, all of his issues, all done. Finally, a complete, well-rounded car. I'm happy to deliver this car to Andrew. Outstanding products from Sam and GTM, even more outstanding products from UpRev. You want your car tuned properly, you want to come to somebody that knows how to tune a car, you want somebody with 21 years of tuning experience, you know where to go. So, another bam! Home run from Vinny 10.